All right, when you hear the word accounting, what do you picture? Probably some giant, boring spreadsheet, right? But what if I told you that a company's accounting is less like one book and more like telling two completely different stories using the exact same numbers? Yeah, let's get into it.
So, the big question is, how does a company actually communicate what's going on with its finances? Well, believe it or not, there's no single, simple answer. It really, and I mean really, depends on who they're talking to. And that right there is the key to this whole thing. The entire world of accounting is basically split down the middle. You've got the story a company tells its own people, the insiders, and then you have the story it tells everyone else, the outsiders.
Okay, let's start with that first story, the one for the outsiders. The best way to think about this is like a company's official public report card. It's polished, it's formal, and it's meant for the whole world to see.
This, my friends, is financial accounting. Its whole job is to take all the complex financial stuff that happened, all the transactions, and wrap them up in a neat little package. We're talking about things like the income statement or the balance sheet, reports made for people outside the company to look at and judge.
So, let's break down its key features. First up, the audience. It's strictly for the outside world. Think investors who might want to buy stock, banks considering a loan, or even government regulators. Because of that, and this is crucial, it has to follow super strict rules. These standards make sure everyone's playing the same game, and the numbers are legit. And finally, its focus is all about the past. It's a historical document reporting on what's already happened. Now, let's flip the coin. If financial accounting is that public report card, then managerial accounting, well, that's the team's secret playbook. It's the inside scoop, the strategy guide for winning the next game. This is the story the company tells itself. It's all about generating detailed reports that are never, ever meant to leave the building. They're for the managers, the decision makers. The whole goal here isn't to prove what you did last year, but to give your team the intel they need to make smarter choices tomorrow. And when you look at its features, the contrast is just, wow. The audience is purely internal, just the managers and employees who are actually running the show. Because it stays in-house, there are no strict external rules. It's totally flexible. You can create any kind of report you want to solve a specific problem. And that freedom means the focus can be entirely on what's next. It's all about the present and the future. So you've got the public report card on one side and the secret internal playbook on the other. Let's put them side by side. It'll make the differences pop. This table just lays it all out, nice and clean. Look at the audience. Financial is for outsiders. Managerial is for insiders. Easy enough. Now look at the rules. Financial is super rigid. You gotta comply with the standards. Managerial? Nope. It's flexible. Do what you need to do. And here's the biggest one, the purpose. Financial accounting is all about looking backward to report on the past, while managerial accounting is all about looking forward to shape the future. Okay, so there are two different kinds of accounting. They have different rules, different audiences, got it. But so what? Why is this something you should actually care about?
Well, here's the bottom line. You absolutely need both of these stories to run a successful business. Financial accounting is how you prove you're legit. It builds trust, it helps you get loans and investments from the outside world, but managerial accounting, that's how you actually run the company. It's how you strategize, how you pivot, and how you win.
I think this quote just nails it perfectly. Financial accounting provides the proof of what you've accomplished. Managerial accounting, on the other hand, is what fuels the progress of where you're trying to go. See, they're not enemies, they're two halves of the same whole. Both are totally essential for a healthy business.
And that kind of leaves us with a final thought to chew on. You've got one discipline focused entirely on historical fact and another focused on future strategy. So it makes you wonder, in the grand scheme of things, which story really matters more? The one you tell the world or the one you tell yourself?